10 Most Beautiful and Majestic Animals in the World. The natural world is resplendent with beautiful animals that reveal the wonders of evolution. This article will present 10 creatures that are likely to captivate your imagination. Do not expect to recognize many of the animals on this list. While some might be familiar, nature provides us with about 9 million distinct species, although only 1.5 million have been identified. Beauty is not limited to the hundreds of animals that most people can readily identify. Some fun facts will be provided about each of the 10 animals. Whether for survival or mating, natural selection has endowed these creatures with unusual anatomical adaptations and spectacular panoplies of color. Below there are 10 most beautiful and majestic animals in the world. Here's we go. Number 1. Sunset Moth, Chrysaridia ripheus. The Madagascan sunset moth is a uniquely colorful lepidopteran that is sought after by collectors. Its often asymmetrical pattern of colors is caused by the optical interference and scattering of light by curved, partially reflective scales on the moth's wings. Sunset moths have a wingspan up to 11 centimeters and are often mistaken for butterflies due to their color, tails, and habit of resting with their wings vertical. Their bright aposematic colors warn predators of their toxicity. In contrast, the moth's chrysalis looks like a covered corpse, and the Malagasy people believe the emergent moth represents the risen soul of their dead ancestors. Number 2. Tiger, Panthera tigris. The tiger is the largest and most eye-catching of the big cats. They can grow up to 3.9 meters in length and weigh over 300 kilograms. Tigers have a lifespan up to 26 years, though all 6 subspecies, Bengal, Siberian, Sumatran, Malayan, Indo-Chinese and South China tigers, are endangered, with a total population of less than 4,000. The Bengal tiger is the most common and the Siberian is the largest. Tigers live in India, Southeast Asia, and the far east of Russia, Siberia. Their striped fur serves as camouflage in their natural habitat of long grasses and wooded areas where they hunt alone during the night. No two tigers have the same stripes, and, underneath the fur, their skin is striped in the same pattern as above. Number 3. Poison dart frog, Dendrobatidae. The poison dart frog lives in South and Central American rainforests, growing to between 1.5 and 6 centimeters in length. Indigenous people use the frog's toxic secretions to poison the tips of blow darts, giving the frog its name. The secretions, which are being studied in medical trials, might also be used as muscle relaxants, appetite suppressants, and heart stimulants. The poison dart frog's bright colors form aposematic patterns, which serve to ward off predators by suggesting an unpalatable toxicity. There are around 175 closely related species of poison dart frog which vary in size and coloration. The most colorful are the 5 within the Dendrobates genus. Number 4. Swallow-tailed hummingbird, Uptomena macarura. The swallow-tailed hummingbird lives in East and Central South America. It prefers semi-open areas, sparse woodland, coastal regions, and gardens, but will avoid dense rainforest. It has a long forked tail that comprises half of the bird's 16 centimeters length. The swallow-tailed hummingbird has plumage that is a mixture of green, blue, and purple, and its wings flap at approximately 20 beats per second, allowing it to hover while feeding on flower nectar. They are aggressive towards other birds and will dive bomb or pester birds as large as hawks. Number 5. Candy crab, Hoplophoras owaitesi. The candy crab, Hoplophoras, belongs to a monotypic genus, meaning it has no closely related species. It grows to 2 centimeters long and can camouflage itself in bright colors to match the coral that forms its habitat. As well as red, the crab can turn white, yellow, and pink. It lives in the Indian and Pacific Oceans. Despite its name, the candy crab really does not want to be eaten. It sometimes improves its camouflage by attaching bits of coral, polyps, to its body. The candy crab feeds on plankton that snag on the coral in its ocean habitat, that is, salt water, although it can also survive in fresh water and on land. Number 6. Caracal. Felis caracal gets its name from the Turkish words karakulak, meaning black ear. It has a number of adaptations that allow it to live in a diverse range of habitats. These include its long, tufted, and highly flexible ears that help it hear the smallest of sounds, and powerful hind legs that allow it to leap several meters into the air to catch birds. The caracal also eats small mammals, gazelles, and reptiles. It lives in Africa and the Middle East and can grow up to a meter long, plus a 30 centimeters tail. It prefers a semi-desert climate, having specialized foot pads and an ability to survive with very little water. Despite its beauty, caracals can be ferocious and do not make good pets. Number 7. Zanzibar Red Colobus, Precolobus kirkii. The Zanzibar Red Colobus is a monkey that lives only on Zanzibar, an island off the coast of Tanzania, East Africa. They are an endangered species with no more than 3,000 left in the wild. The people of Zanzibar hold negative views of the animal and call them poison monkey because of their unusual smell. They live in groups of up to 50 individuals, with a 1-to-2 ratio of males to females. The red colobus eats leaves, seeds, and flowers that it finds in forests, coastal areas, and swamps. They also eat unripe fruit because they cannot break down the sugars in ripe fruit. They are known to eat charcoal to aid digestion. Number 8. Black-backed kingfisher, Ceixerithoca. The black-backed kingfisher is approximately 13 centimeters in length. It lives in Southeast Asia and India close to streams and rivers in well-shaded, wooded areas. These kingfishers eat insects and snails as well as small lizards, frogs, and crabs by the riverside. When the monsoon rains arrive, the black-backed kingfisher builds tunnel-like nests inside the walls of riverbanks that can be up to a meter long and can take more than a week to dig. The male and female kingfishers both take on the responsibility of incubating a clutch of eggs, usually 4 or 5, which hatch after 17 days. Number 9. Fennec fox, Vulpes zerda. The fennec fox lives in North Africa and the Sahara. Its huge ears can grow up to 15 centimeters long. They radiate heat away from the animal and allow it to locate subterranean prey. The fennec fox is a predominantly nocturnal animal, hunting small mammals, birds, and insects at night. The fennec fox can live up to 14 years and reach a size of 40 centimeters, not including its 30 centimeters tail. They can bark, purr, and snarl, and their natural predator is the eagle owl. To avoid becoming prey, or being captured, this fox is very nimble and can quickly change direction. Fennec is the Arabic word for fox, and it is the national animal of Algeria. Number 10. Mandarin fish, Synchirapus splendidus. The mandarin fish swims in the southwest Pacific Ocean close to Australia, Taiwan, and the Philippines. Its array of color is similar to that of the robes worn by an imperial Chinese mandarin or bureaucrat. The blue color comes from a cellular pigment that is unique to the species. The mandarin fish is only 6 centimeters long. It dwells in secluded lagoons and reefs, eating small crustaceans. There are many beautiful animals that didn't make the list. These include the snow leopard, peacock, polar bear, ladybird, sea turtle, giant tortoise, penguin, emperor tamarin, fiery-billed dracari, and the harpy eagle. Some other stunning creatures that I have neglected to mention are described below.